2002. There were 9 of us running for 3 seats, and it was probably one of the most grueling campaigns we ever went through, but it was probably one of the most fun as well. When Tracy and I came on council, it was not easy because basically, you know how it is with school, when you're the new kid in school and you don't make many friends and you got to find, you're kind of sitting alone by yourself at the lunch table, and that was how Tracy and I, and also Trace Caker, got to meet and work together. We were kind of the new kids, weren't we? And there we were. But Tracy actually ran for council because there was a challenge, a very personal challenge to her from her daughters. It's easy to complain, it's easy to point fingers, but her daughter said to her, well, you know, Mom, if you don't like the way things are going, why don't you do something about it? Why don't you run for town council? And so Tracy had to put her money where her mouth is, and then she ran and she won. And our very first long meeting was a negotiation of an annexation. Jim was there through the whole thing, that lasted until 2:30 in the morning. Remember that? We really got to know each other that night, because we were here till 2:30 in the morning fighting for this annexation. And unfortunately, it didn't pass. But that's okay, because we were able to move on. I could go through a list of things that Tracy has worked on in this town, things that she has supported. And yes, we've had our differences, but it's always been one thing with Tracy. She has always been honest in her opinion. And secondly, when she felt that she was strong, it was something which she wanted to say something, she wanted to make sure the votes were there so that it would work, and then she would have her say so as well. But the thing that most impressed me about her was a specific night. I had just come from a special meeting of the Denver Regional Council of Governments, and there was a program that was going to be started called the Iraqi Youth Exchange Leadership Program, ILIP for short. Well, I went ahead and volunteered the town without asking council's permission, and I knew I was in for it that night. I came in and I sat down. I said, Council, there is something I have to share with you. And I told them what I had done, that I had volunteered the town for this particular program. I expected to get chastised, rightfully so, because the job as a mayor is to follow what the direction of council is. This time I kind of reversed it. And I waited for the chastisement to begin, and this voice comes up and says, how many kids are coming? I said, well, we're scheduled to have 26, we might be getting 22. How many girls? I said, I think it's going to be split even 11-11, I'm not sure. Do we need a budget for this? I don't know what it's going to cost. I think there'll be some cost to it, but I don't think it'll be a lot. Who's going to host the kids? Well, I'm going to be looking for host parents. We're going to have to work on that problem when we get to it, but I just wanted to let you know I think this is a good program. I hope that council will support me. And Tracy said, okay, no problem. I'll take 3 girls. I'll take 3 girls. That night, the council supported the program, staff supported the program, put together a budget, made Town Hall a place to meet and so forth. You couldn't ask for anything better that night. For me personally as a mayor and a friend, that was the most important night for me, to remember Tracy Hutchins by. Unselfish, selfless, she's just been a person who just has stood by me as a friend and always as a mayor. Sometimes she's spanked me as a mayor, rightfully so. But she's always been there to encourage me. And I'm going to miss her. I'm going to miss the repartee, but I know she'll be around to keep me in line for the next 2 years. And so, this is not goodbye. I think this is just for you and for you, Tina. This is not a goodbye. I think this is just another chapter that you're going to face in your life. You have to go on with your business, and Tracy, you're going to go on with your life with new things that are going to happen with it. But you'll always be a part of this council, and you'll always have a say-so in this podium. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to present an award to Tracy as well, a gift from the staff and from the council for great, great years of hard work and hard service. Tracy, thank you so much.